You know that spiky plant you see on windowsills all the time? Yeah, that one. It might look pretty ordinary, but its stories, well, it's nothing short of epic. We're talking a history that's tied to ancient queens and some of the world's most powerful armies. For literally centuries, people have called it a miracle cure.
But that's the big question, isn't it? Is that reputation based on solid scientific fact, or is it just a really good story that's been told for a long, long time? Does all that ancient wisdom actually hold up when you put it under a modern microscope? Well, let's find out.
To really get what makes aloe vera so special, we have to go back in time, and I mean way back. See, this isn't some new health trend. Its story is woven through thousands of years of human history, watching empires rise and fall.
I mean, just try to wrap your head around this. 6,000 years ago, the Egyptians were already using it. Fast forward a few centuries, and you've got Greek physicians writing about its incredible properties. By 333 BC, even Alexander the Great's legendary armies were relying on this stuff to treat wounds on the battlefield. You know, when that many powerful, distinct civilizations all land on the same plant, that's probably not a coincidence.
And it wasn't just for battle-hardened soldiers either. Legend has it that two of history's most iconic women, Cleopatra and Nefertiti, used aloe vera as a core part of their beauty routine. So it wasn't just a medicine. It was a prized high-end cosmetic.
So what is the secret? I mean, where does all this power come from? Let's peel back the layers of that green leaf and take a look at what's really going on inside.
Okay, so here's the wild part. That cool, clear gel you find inside the leaf, it's about 99% water. But all the magic, everything that makes it work, is hiding in that tiny little 1%.
So what's crammed into that 1%? Well, think of it like a powerful biochemical cocktail. It's this amazing mix of vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and these really important special sugars called polysaccharides. It's not one single thing, it's this whole team of compounds working together that gives aloe its famous healing touch.
All right, so the history is incredible, we get that. But what does modern science have to say? It's time to see if all those ancient claims actually stack up against hard scientific evidence.
Now, this right here is a really big deal. When a major government body like Health Canada gives something its official seal of approval, that's not just an opinion. It means they've looked at the evidence and they agree that it's safe and actually effective for certain things.
So what are those officially approved uses? Soothing sunburns, helping with minor cuts and scrapes, calming down irritated skin. Sound familiar? It's literally modern science confirming what people knew thousands of years ago. And get this, it's even recognized as safe for kids over 2, which just goes to show you how gentle it is.
Okay, so it's great for a sunburn, we know that. But what about something more stubborn, like acne? Well, this is where the story gets really, really interesting, and science reveals something truly remarkable.
So researchers took a very powerful modern acne cream called tretinoin, and they asked a brilliant question. What happens if we pair this modern medicine with that ancient remedy? So they set up 2 groups to find out.
The results were, well, they were kind of incredible. After 8 weeks, the group just using the acne cream saw a 66% reduction in acne. That's good. But the group that also used aloe vera, they saw a 90% reduction. That's not just a little better, that's a total game changer.
So what on earth happened there? The aloe didn't just add a little bit of help on the side. It actually multiplied the power of the acne cream. In science, there's a name for this. It's called a synergistic effect.
And that's the whole point right there. It's this idea that 1 and 1 don't just make 2, they make 11. The ancient remedy basically supercharged the modern medicine.
So knowing how powerful it can be, the next logical question is, how can you use it at home safely and effectively? Let's run through a few practical tips and some really important warnings.
For anyone who wants to try it, here's a super simple DIY face mask. You just make some pure aloe vera gel with honey, which, by the way, has its own awesome antibacterial properties, and then add a little pinch of cinnamon. It creates this really gentle but surprisingly powerful treatment.
But, and this is super important, you gotta be safe. First, always do a small patch test on your arm before you put anything new on your face, just to be sure. Second, it's great for your skin, but avoid eating it. The research on using it internally is still going on. And finally, if you're taking any other medications, it's always a good idea to check in with your doctor first. So what's the takeaway here? It's pretty clear. Aloe vera isn't just some old folktale. It's a legitimate ancient remedy that actually holds up to the tough tests of modern science.
It's like a bridge connecting ancient wisdom with today's evidence.
And that just kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? How many other natural secrets just like this are out there, waiting in plain sight, just waiting for us to figure out their full potential?